Hello, hello. Today we're going to be talking about Drag Race UK All Stars, and why is this not a thing yet? I think the UK should have their own All Stars, because at this point we had 6 regular seasons and many talented queens. I decided to make Drag Race UK All Stars wishlist, so we're going to be talking about it in a second. Just before we get started, I just want to say that I was inspired by this person. They are one of my favorite Drag Race YouTubers, so if you don't know them, go check them out. Now, let's get into it. I cast 11 queens, and up first we have the only queen from season 1, and that is Scaredy Kat. She was the second queen to be eliminated, but I remember when I was watching the season, I was rooting for Scaredy. And now, let me tell you, her glow up is insane, and I need them to bring her back, and I'm sure she would do much better. Her makeup skills back then were not as good, but now she would kill the makeover challenge, for example. Let's move on to the second queen. She was on season 2, and was the runner-up. Do you know who am I talking about? Of course, Bimini. Same as Scaredy Kat, Bimini was my favorite queen from her original season. Arguably, she could have even won, but she finished at second place. Bimini is great television and an amazing drag queen, so it's obvious that I want her on the cast. She was lip-syncing in the very first episode, but after that she started to demolish the competition. She basically can do everything, so why wouldn't they want her to come back? The second queen from the second season I chose to be on All Stars is kind of a wild card, I would say. It's Ginny Lemon. I think she's best remembered for walking away during the lip-sync against Sister Sister. Ginny is funny as hell, and I'm sure she would want to have fun, and I would be thrilled if they bring her back. I don't know how she would do, but I'm sure she has much more to offer, and I mean, she's an icon. Let's move on to the queens from season 3. The first one is Vanity Milan. She placed 4th, but also competed on Canada versus the World, and placed 5th. Vanity is one of the best lip-syncers from the UK and was the lip-sync assassin on season 3. I think she would kill all the performance challenges. She would probably be targeted by the other queens because no one would want to be against her in the lip-sync for the crown. The second queen from this season I chose is one of the most mistreated queen in Drag Race history. I think you already know who that is. Yep, it's Charity Kase. She didn't win any challenges on her original season, but she deserved to win at least one. They just didn't give a shit about this legend, which was hard to watch. I want her to come back and get the flowers she deserves. On Dracula, they would eat her up, and Drag Race probably wasn't ready for her unique drag style. Justice for Charity. Now it's time for someone from Drag Race UK Season 4. The first queen is Dakota Schiffer. We can all agree her elimination was rigged as hell, and she should have been at least in the top 5. As we saw, she's great in confessionals, and she might bring some drama. I think Dakota would be strategic, and many people would be rooting for her. She's also a great lip-syncer, and I'm sure production would also want her to do well, because she's, I think, one of the most beloved queens from the UK. The second queen from this season I decided to include in this video is LaPhil. He also competed on Canada versus the World Season 2, but unfortunately got eliminated early. In the UK, he made it halfway in the competition and went home on Snatch Game. He is one of the most unique and unappreciated drag performers, and I would love to see him finally getting all the flowers he deserves. He would kill every design challenge and girl groups as well. In the premiere of Canada versus the World, his verse was absolutely amazing, and he ended up just safe, because they were being judged in groups. And his runways are absolutely amazing and fashion-forward. I would love to see more. Bring back LaPhil. Now it's time for the queens from Season 5. Banksy. On her original season, she was one of my favorite queens. Her runway looks were absolutely incredible, and she's just so sweet and charming. Banksy won the design challenge, so here we have another strong seamstress who would do great in the design challenge or the ball. She is also very funny, and I wonder how she would do on Snatch Game. This woman has all it takes to go far in the competition. Banksy, we need you on All Stars. Her season 5 sister I chose to be on All Stars is Caramel. Cara is so charismatic and was great at confessionals. She's another person who I think would play so strategically. Cara is an amazing performer, but she struggled in the design challenge. However, even though she's not very funny, she still did serviceable on Snatch Game. I think she would surprise us. The last two queens are from season 6, and both of them got eliminated early. When Zahira went home this early, I was really surprised. I think she was one of the fan favorites, and many people thought she's gonna go all the way to the top 4. She's great at confessionals and so charming in general. I think Zahira would be friends with everybody from the cast, so her position would be strong. Same to Ginny Lemon. Zahira is kind of a wild card, but I'm sure she'll be back one day. Last but not least, Kiki's Snatch. After watching Meet the Queens, Kiki was one of my favorites, and it doesn't change at all. Once again, a great performer who just needs to improve the runways. I know she has all it takes to go far. She just needs more confidence and a bit more time, and she will come back stronger than ever, ready to snatch more wins. So, there we go. These are 11 queens I want to see on the UK All Stars. I honestly don't know who I think would make the finale. My money is on Scaredy Cat and Bimini, but I have no idea about the other queens, because it can really go in many different ways. That's it. Who would you like to see on UK All Stars? Let me know in the comments.